in 2001. It lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Anders Carlson ready to get us started. And here we go at Mile High. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Drew Sanders that time on the stop. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. This is reeled in by Leggett. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Got a man. Robinson has it. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Drew Sanders that time on the stop.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Gets everything he has under this throw. And the defender comes away with it. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos force the turnover on the first series of this game.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. Offense up to the line fast. Play action. It's Wilson. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain. They'll
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing on third, Wilson. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice, once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
This one's caught. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Broncos have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Anders Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's on the move. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We'll pause for the injured player. Oh, let's really hope this is something minor. That is Patrick Mahomes, who's shaken up and getting some help there. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. O'Connell working from the pistol. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Working out of the gun, it's O'Connell. He has the first over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Neither side separating much so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this.
Okay, ready?
We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down carry for Taylor. Past midfield to the 45. And he gets this down to the 38. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. Oh, he trucked that defender. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first. They go again with Taylor. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Wilson now. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Anders Carlson on now for the field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will add to their score.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset but couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down. Defense showing blitz. O'Connell. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And they bring him down around the 34. Working quickly here. On target to Musgrave. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Riley Moss with the pick. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. O'Connell trying to get after the pick. Trying for the deep ball. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Now, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Draine. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Staying with Robinson. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Quick throw here, left side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. On 1st down, O'Connell. He's dropping deep. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Andrew Booth. And he takes this one back for the pick-6. So the defense scores, and now their offense coming out for 2 more. They'll try to run it in. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Offense in the hurry up here. Off the play action, O'Connell. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Has it at the 37. Escapes a defender. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half.
Let's go now.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here comes the final play of our first half. He'll throw it. That one's caught along the left sideline. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Now Wilson on the play fake. He's trying to push the field. And he makes the... Wait, no, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Wilson now off the play action. This one is taken in by Tony. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes for 36 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down. Straight ahead with Taylor. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. Offense up to the line fast. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He brings it in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Taylor will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Working quickly here. Another shot for Taylor. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
They send the tight end in motion. 3rd and goal, Wilson. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. Burleson all set now for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. From the gun, O'Connell. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense in the hurry up here. First and 10. Here's O'Connell. Chased out to his right. Hauled in by Worthy. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. O'Connell here from the gun. On target to Worthy. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Hauled in by Musgrave.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing now on first down, O'Connell. It is caught left side. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points. The Chiefs offense staying on the field. They're going to try for 2. He's throwing for it! Oh, brother, it's another interception! Oh, and the ball is out in the end zone! Oh, no, and it bounces out of their own end zone! That's going to be a safety! Butker on now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. We're paused now as trainers come out to work on an injured player. And this is certainly noteworthy because that is Jamar Chase who's hurt. From the gun, Taylor.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up.
Let's go now.
Taylor again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. So now they're going to throw with Wilson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Working out of the gun, it's O'Connell. Launches one deep downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. They motion the tight end over. Throwing is O'Connell. Escapes the pocket. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Taylor now up the middle. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. This is Taylor. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Working quickly here. Wilson now, 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Come 19! Come 19! Rig alert! Rig alert! Panther 11! Panther 11! Ready?
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Complete beyond the marker. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On 1st down, it's Wilson. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. It's a Denver touchdown. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos continue piling onto this lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. O'Connell. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And they're going to drag him down after a decent gain. He gets up to the 36. O'Connell now to throw on 3rd. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
2nd and 10 now. O'Connell. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
3rd down, give to Robinson. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Offense in the hurry up here. They send the tight end in motion left. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He puts some power on a deep one left. And they pick him off again. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. 2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, set.
Wilson. This one finds Taylor. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Take over.
Wilson with it on 1st. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. From the red zone now. It's taken in by Williams. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Wilson to throw again. Has it on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos on their way to their 3rd win of the year. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Taylor will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hut.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Wilson now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
19,
A loss of 7 yards. It's 4th and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
On play action now, Wilson. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. After the sack, another pass on second down. Got a man. Robinson has it. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. From the gun, O'Connell. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Still one more in their pocket to use. Desperation time here on 4th. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Broncos keep running away with this. The Broncos will go for 2 again. They want to run it across. And he's denied the goal line. They pushed him out of the 2, and that keeps 2 off the scoreboard. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great return has the offense just a touch shy of midfield as they start this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. O'Connell here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. From the 42. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Chiefs making the scoreboard look a touch better. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but